Shows may be relocated or altered.
Wait to board that tram.
Everybody say goodbye to those people on the side. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. You're never going to see them again. Bye. Bye. Okay, I already said my name is Luke, and Tracy, I already know all of their names by heart. You know Tracy. Oh, there's one more person I want to introduce you to. You might know him from Saturday Night Live in Universal City. And remember, we're not in Hollywood right now. We're not in Los Angeles. We're in Universal City. This is our own city. We have our own city. That's kind of cool. To the audiences, different strokes. Who's here's for the good place? When you see Michael's office, or we give them one of these bungalows to be their glorified dressing room, a home away from home. Rock Hudson, Doris Day, Lucille Ball, all had bungalows here in the lot. Advice for relationships, you know, a little space here, but now these bungalows aren't used for the big stars. We don't put stars in their contact like that. Now they're office space for writers, directors, producers. Writers in the front, the sound system in the back. That's the home of Will and Grace. They just wrapped up filming the final season of Will and Grace. Also, World of Dance. Jennifer. Now, sometimes in a movie, you'll see a character, you know, like leave their home or office and walk out the front door. Matter of fact, right now we're in Hill Valley. If you ever saw Back to the Future or Back to the Future Part 2, this is Hill Valley. It looks a lot different. As a matter of fact, they use this area in lots of TV shows and commercials, and that's why you might look at where it says City Hall. It doesn't quite look like the clock tower from Hill Valley, but that's because filmmakers coming in later didn't want audiences to think that their story also took place in Hill Valley. A lot about New York City, but I know somebody who does. That's my buddy Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. What's that mug over there? An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City.
Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking.
Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
That's right. I encourage you to take a lot of pictures while you're here on the
made me want to direct movies. Creatures from, you know, prehistoric times. All kind of places. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it was great to have you along for the ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about.
But I do need to remind you to please remain seated, so hold on to your belongings and stay seated for our entire trip to Skull Island.
Winding its way through a very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island, allowing the visitors a little sneak peek.
Wait, you don't need any lights or sounds distracting us. You're seeing the back of it, the front of it, as you were driving. That's Biff's convertible from the original Back to the Future. Don't worry, we got all the manure out of it. It should smell okay. And these cars from Back to the Future Part 2, I love it. That's what they thought cars would look like in the far future of 2015. Okay, they missed it by a little bit. Make some noise if you love the Fast and Furious movies. Where are you? Right here on your left, some vehicles from the Fast and Furious franchise. Also, take a look at the gyrosphere there from Jurassic World. That's exactly what it looked like during filming. No glass around the outside of it. You know why? You would see the reflection of the camera in the glass. So all the glass was actually added later using CGI. It's computer-generated glass on those gyrospheres. Oh, we got some great casting news. The entire trio of actors from the original Jurassic Park, Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, they're all returning for Jurassic World 3. I'm so excited about this, so I can't wait to see the third movie in the Jurassic World franchise. It's going to have on one of my favorite parts of the backlot here. This is where we keep some of the vehicles. Tracy, where are the dinosaurs? I'm sorry. Normally they have some velociraptors and some really cool dinosaurs. Maybe they're using them somewhere else, but I'll figure out what happened. But if you take a look to your left, that's the mobile lab that was used in the movie Lost World Jurassic Park. Here's what it looked like on screen. Oh, we found the Dilophosaurus. Here's the Dilophosaurus. Thank you for helping us find those. We'll get them put back in their cases. They don't wander very far. But if you look at your screen, this is the mobile lab we just rode by from Lost World Jurassic Park. And I want to tell you a secret about this scene. Okay, we just drove by the mobile lab. The mobile lab is made out of plywood, but that cliff was actually one of our parking structures in the front lot. Yeah, they hung a mobile lab made out of plywood off the side of a... Put your hands in the air and scream. Scream as loud as you can. It's fun. Hills are always better when you put your hand in the... Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Car number one. Car number two, let me hear you. Car three. And three on the rear. Car four, here we go. Car four gets all the speed. I think Tracy got us up to like 7 miles an hour there. That was great. I felt that in my stomach. Okay, we're heading into a movie called Old Mexico. Old Mexico's been used in movies like Nacho Libre, starring Jack Black, and The Three Amigos, starring Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Chevy Chase. Sometimes a director or a location scout will come out and take a scene right here. We don't have to travel. We can film it right here. Except one big problem. See, in the script, it's supposed to be raining. Well, we don't get a lot of rain here in sunny Southern California. We got some this last week, but it doesn't usually happen here. And, you know, we can't have a crew just sit around and wait for it to rain. That's very expensive and time consuming. So you know what we do? We make it rain! Okay, not make it rain like that. Make it rain like this. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? We use these high-tech devices. They're called sprinklers. Yeah, sprinklers. Just throws water in the air. Except, have you ever watched a baseball or a football game on television and the announcer tells you that it started raining but you can't see the rain on your screen? Because raindrops are generally too small to show very well on camera. So our raindrops just have to be bigger. Bigger raindrops. They show up better. But there's a downside. They have been known to get some flooding in this area. But don't worry. There's no chance of you getting wet unless you happen to be sitting in a blue seat. It'll come down again in another couple of minutes on another group. Of that video filmed right here on our old Mexico sets. Yeah, didn't have to travel or anything. They even filmed a scene from a movie right here. In fact, Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, all filmed right here on our old Mexico and 6 Points, Texas sets. Welcome to the Old West. We call this area 6 Points, Texas because back in the early days of Silent Place. Anybody watch The Good Place? One of my favorite shows? Yeah! Well, welcome to The Good Place.
Eleanor Shellstrop.
Monster movies took place in real or fictional European countries. We didn't want to have to travel to Europe every time we filmed one, so we built our own little Europe.
This, you're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be. Oh, it doesn't sound awesome.
That's right, the final season of The Good Place is airing on Thursday nights on NBC. I highly suggest you check it out. In fact, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, with Johnny Depp. And some of you were saying, wait, I heard you earlier, you mentioned Captain America and you mentioned the Disney movie. I thought this was the Universal tour. Well, you're right. Sometimes we rent out our sets to others. They're going to be bringing the cast and crew in here next week just to film a scene in this area. In fact, the scene takes place in the 1980s in a subway station in San Francisco. You can tell it's the 1980s because you see those things on the wall? Those are called payphones. People used to put money in those boxes and they would talk to other people on the phone. For the kids out there, people used to actually talk on phones. It wasn't like tweets or emojis, it was actually... we are in Southern California, this is quite tremor, nothing to be worried about. Okay, this might be more than Panic? Okay, I'll panic. Ah! Oh, so brave! That looks like it'd be brave. Okay, I think we made it through the worst of it. Is everybody okay? Everybody safe? Let's get out of here. The water mains is broke. Go, go, go! It's gonna flood in here! Ah! Okay. I apologize. I'm sorry. I was dishonest with you. I feel really bad for deceiving you like that. But no, that wasn't an actual earthquake. No. That was what we call a large-scale mechanical effect called earthquake. The big one. The kind of mechanical effect that you see in some of our disaster movies back in the 70s. Movies like, anyway. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Isn't that the place that had the problem with the shark? Yes, it's the place that had the problem with the shark. But look, we caught the shark. He's hanging right there. Nothing to worry about with sharks anymore. See, everything should be safe. Everything should be just fine. As a matter of fact, my friend George, he's a scuba diver here at Universal. He's usually over at the Waterworld show, but he's out here today just kind of patrolling the area and making sure that everything is safe before they open up the hotel again. So let's see if we can see George out there. There's a shark in the water. Everybody shoot for George! George! George, get out of the water! Pesky shark.
That's a much maligned shark.
Right, concrete brick raw. That's foam rubber and chicken wire. These sets were originally inside of some of our sound stages during filming. We just moved the sets out here to the back lot to preserve them and to give you a chance to take a look at these big. See, he's supposed to be in jail. Everyone, be very quiet. And be very still. His vision is based on movement. Get them! I'm sorry, car 4. Just got a 3 under the tram, didn't I? Ah! Oh wow, that was close. Everybody say bye, Norman. Bye. Bye. The spectacular set ever built from Universal Backlot. It's the crash site set from Steven Spielberg's movie The War of the World, starring Tom Cruise. And that is an actual 747 you see here to your left. The filmmakers bought this 747 from a plane junkyard for about $60,000, but it cost them over $200,000 to transport those pieces here on the backs of giant trucks. It's always the shipping and handling, right? That's how they do it. Anyway, I'm going to let director Steven Spielberg and production designer Rick Carter tell you a little bit more about this incredible set.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about the War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me.
Now, since War of the World, these sets have also been used in TV shows like AFC Tribeca. They filmed an episode here. And there's a music video for the entire airplane. All of these actors were right in the water in front of that giant blue wall. Then the director claims which was able to Hudson River. Pretty cool, huh? But now, I want you to use your imagination because we're about to enter into the world of Fast and Furious. Are you excited? Are you ready? Don't put on those glasses. I'll let you know if you need to put on the glasses. But I gotta be honest with you because I got a call before I came out here from my buddy Luke Hobbs, and he told me that somebody on this tram. Are you guys ready to party? Yeah, I mean, I know we're all in terrible danger, but let's just forget about that for a little while and let's have some fun. A lot of people here. I feel like I should have brought something like snacks. I think there's just 7 lanes here. A lot of people here. Hi, everybody out. Wait, hold on. We just got here. I told friends and everything. You're embarrassing me. Come on, dude.
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party. And where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Damn.
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of this.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate.
Sure traced us. Ops can't hold forever. Letty, Roma, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
All get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Let's hook him up.
I got the move by the horn!
Now we're moving.
I got company! This is mine, Letty!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away!
Way to go, Larry.
Don't run up the missile shot!
Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got you.
Roman, don't shoot! Enemy the bridge! Under construction! Everybody hold on!
Hit the nitrous. Oh, God.
For 55 years, and we're still going strong, so we're really proud of that. A couple of pro tips for you. Before we get up front, if you haven't downloaded the Universe...
Who would like to join me in my picture for a glass scarcely right out the window? The teachers had to curse her.
One morning and find themselves summoned to Hogwarts.
Things can be a little unpredictable here. During your visit, you may encounter all manner of things.
What is easy? The choice we make defines us. When in doubt,
Keep up, Ron! We're on our way!
小朋友记哦。
Be sure to ask our ticket sellers about the Universal Express ticket, which gives you priority access at all of our attractions and reserved seating at all of our shows.
Ay, ya va a empezar, guys. Hacemos para acá.